Hello and welcome to NAMJA GAMJA Plays Hatoful Boyfriend Part 5. Probably gonna be the last part, right? I am Sully from Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. I have paws. Can you see? And horns? Yeah. Yesterday was Halloween, right? I got this last year when I went to Tokyo Disneyland. It was fun. Lots of Japanese people wanted to take photos with me. So it was cool. My headphones are on the sides, so I can't really hear anything. But Hatoful Boyfriend doesn't really have a lot of sound effects, so it'll be okay. Is this gonna be awkward? Maybe this is gonna be too awkward to play with. We'll see. We'll see. I'm looking forward to playing a different game. I like this game, Hatoful Boyfriend. It's pretty funny, pretty weird and crazy, but I'm getting tired of it. I want to try something else. In the last video, there was a holiday called Legumentines, and I hadn't really heard of that before. I thought it was some kind of strange Japanese holiday. Turns out, I Googled it, because I was really confused by it, and it is made up by the makers of the game. Apparently, it's a combination of legume, or legumes, I don't know how to pronounce that, which is a type of beans, peas, and lentils. Beans, peas, and lentils. Okay, and Valentine's, right? Apparently, they do have a Japanese holiday, or an event, called Setsuban, which is a bean throwing ceremony. But it's kind of, in the game, it's kind of a combination of a couple of things. Okay, so, yeah, fooled me. I feel like an idiot, though, because since I studied media, I'm usually pretty good at picking up on references to things when I watch something or when I play something. And I mean, I studied English as well, so I should be double as good, but I missed that, so I'm sorry about that. Don't forget that I don't get paid to do this, so if you enjoyed these Hatoful Boyfriend videos, I usually put the Amazon wishlist link at the bottom in the description. So buy me something and send it to me, that'd be nice. There's lots of lovely things that I want to get on there, comic books and stuff like that, which I'd really enjoy. So if you want to support me and help me out, do that. Don't forget to like the Facebook page as well, www.facebook.com/NAMJA channel. Good? Yeah? Happy? Yeah? Nice? Good? Yeah? Alright. We should get started. Alright, so if you didn't watch last week's video, you probably should watch it to find out what's going on. But this is the second playthrough. I was thinking about this before as well. I think if you have romances with each of the characters, it tells you a little more about the situation in the story, right? Because there are a couple of questions that are still not really answered. Like, is this after the end of the world? Is that why pigeons are super smart and there are no humans except for myself? There was a student ID in the first playthrough that was mysteriously left on the floor, and it sounded like the student had gone missing. And it didn't explain what happened. So there were a few things that were little mysteries that maybe if we play as different characters we'll find out about. So I'm looking forward to finding out stuff. So this is the teacher, and I just agreed to let the teacher walk me home. I didn't do that in the first playthrough because I thought the teacher was being creepy. So let's see what happens. Alright. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. I don't know what extreme sleeping means. This is my house, by the way. I live in a cave. Your house is very rustic, Gamja. Shall we have that as a vocabulary word? Rustic? That sounds good, right? Rustic means looking rural or looking like it's from the countryside. It can also mean something is very kind of simple, homely, and plain, like not fancy or electronic, you know, stuff like that. So something that you might find in a country house. He is being very polite because my house is a cave. It's very, very, very rustic. So he's not saying that it's a terrible place, but if he was impolite, he might say that. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir? See you tomorrow! Don't forget your homework! And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Okay. Today is a swim class. All these damp, tight clinging feathers are making my heart race. What is going on? Cuckoo? Namja is a human. Can you still swim? Yup. Okusan challenges you to a race then. Okusan has never swum against a hominid. It's like a technical term for a human-like creature, I believe. I'm not a scientist. So you're fast in the water as well as on land? Naturally, Okusan is the fastest in all things. Alright, then, let's go. Get set, go! Huh? Okusan is running across the top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ears. So he's running on top of the water, that's so weird. That's not swimming. Okusan is victorious. You are slow, Namja. And so I learned that I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Okusan. Maybe he isn't a human then. Humans can't run on water, that's crazy. Okay, so this is the track club, apparently. Munch, munch, munch. Munch is usually spelled M-U-N-C-H. Munch, munch. That's weird. I don't know what that munch means. Okusan looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah! What are you doing? The floor is covered in beans. They're good. So he's eating beans off the floor. It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and is eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Scold him or join in? Do you guys know what scold means? Should we do that as a vocab word? Why not? Why not? To scold someone means to angrily rebuke them, tell them off, or say you're doing something bad in a kind of angry way. Not to be confused with to be scolded like something, if you spill hot water on yourself, you get burned. That's also scold, but that's spelt with an A, not an O. So if I scold him, in this case, it means I say, no, don't do that. But if it was spelled with an A, that means, I would throw some hot water on him and burn him. That'd be terrible. Let's join in, why not? Those look pretty good. Yum! And so we ate 2 months worth of dietary supplements in one day. That doesn't sound healthy. Alright, I'm taking Okusan to the summer festival. Is it true that you'll take Okusan to a wonderful place? Yup, today's the summer festival. Let's go together. Okusan smells excellent things. Okusan's excitement is almost at maximum. There's a lot of good food, more than we could ever try. Perhaps even pudding. This guy loves pudding. Why does he love pudding so much? Wow, probably not. I've never seen a stand selling pudding. This guy loves pudding too much. Oh, look! The fireworks are starting. Oh my gosh. I didn't see fireworks last time. Aren't they pretty, Oku-san? Oku-san. Ko! Ko! Is he hitting me? No, he's lost himself to the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Feral means beast-like. Calm down, Oku-san, calm down! What is going on with Oku-san? I can't figure him out. Ah! I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. Skip. Second term! I want to know who this beautiful bird is. Okay, it looks like we're back at the track again. A beautiful autumn day for all doves. You're in a good mood, Oku-san. Oku-san was granted a vision in his dreams. A vision? A vision from Lord Pudi himself. Do you know the legend of Lord Pudi NAMJA? No, but I get the feeling that this is about pudding. Clad in feathers, wearing feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. Why is he talking about pudding all the time? At last he returns, and the pudding is invincible. Means it can't be hurt or can't be killed. What should I choose? None of these really make sense. And the pudding is invincible. The indestructible pudding? That's a typo. Do you guys know what typos are? Should we make that the vocab word? Why not? Why not? A typo is a typing mistake, right? So it doesn't mean that you didn't know how to spell the word exactly. You were typing maybe really quickly and you hit the wrong letter by mistake, right? So, sorry, that's just a typo, right? For professional people, you shouldn't really be making typos, but editing, proofreading can usually pick them up. Indestructible, spelled differently. Moving on. Incorrect, nonsense, inconceivable. It means you can't even conceive of it. You can't even think about it. You don't understand, Namja. Oku-san wants no more of this. And he's gone? Why is he gone? Did I say that? Oh my gosh. Good morning? What the heck is going on? There's a lot of feathers everywhere. The classroom is filled with a cloud of dancing feathers. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow? Eviscerate means tear apart. Slice it up. Did somebody eviscerate a down pillow or something? Down is feathers. Do you guys do this in Korea? Maybe not. We put feathers in pillows. It makes them really soft. And in blankets and duvets as well. It's very, very warm. It's very nice. Not like feathers like this usually though. They're very, very small, really soft feathers. Ryota, what? Maybe they didn't clean up properly yesterday? It's molting season, so if an animal molts, it means they lose their fur or lose their feathers. It falls off. Well, one little breeze, and it looks like this unless we make sure to keep everything clean. Now that I look closely, Ryota's head feathers are looking a little loose, too. I guess everybody's growing themselves new outfits. Good morning, everyone. Sir, can we clean up a little before homeroom? Cleaning in the morning? This atmosphere is quite distracting. Who was supposed to clean yesterday? Oku-san. Oku-san. Wretched mongrel. Do you know what a mongrel is? Should we make that the vocab word? Sure. Alright. Wretched just means a lot of things, actually. Wretched means a couple of things. But in this case, it means bad. It's bad quality. Terrible. A mongrel, though, a mongrel usually is used when talking about dogs. Because a mongrel is a dog that is a mixture of lots of different types of dogs. So we don't really even know what kind of dog it is. Okay. So it's a mixture. And usually that's a bad thing. We have pure breed dogs, which are only one particular breed, like Dalmatian with all the spots, or, I don't know, like a Pekingese. But a mongrel usually is cheap, poor quality dog, right? My first dog when I was growing up was a mongrel, and so I like mongrels. But you should be careful if you call a person a mongrel, because that's quite rude, especially if that person has a mixed race, like has two parents that are from different countries or are different races. Because you're basically saying you're like a dog of mixed breeds, which is quite rude when you're talking about a person. So just be careful about that. But it's okay when you're talking about a dog. Oh, what kind of dog is that? Oh, she's just a mongrel. That's what we used to say about my dog. Wretched mongrel, can't you even fulfill the daily duty given to you? I hate Sakuya. He's terrible. Come on, arguing won't solve anything. It'll be easy if we all pitch in. Pitch in. Pitch in. To pitch in means to help out. Usually with some energy. Everybody pitch in. So if someone is doing something and they need help, they might say, hey, is it okay if you pitch in for a couple of hours or something? It can be also used, quite commonly, if someone is donating money or collecting money for charity. So they say, hey guys, can we all pitch in and buy the boss a gift for his birthday? Yeah. If everybody pitches in $10, then we can get a really nice bottle of wine. Yeah. Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why's the doctor here? You didn't know? I'm in charge of nutrition for all of the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... oh my gosh. Okusan has no need for those. Bring Okusan pudding or bring nothing at all. He needs to calm down about the pudding. As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd really like to see how his body would react to it. Okusan said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Have Namja drink it instead. I'm not going to drink steroids. It's crazy. Make Okusan drink it, or drink it myself. Make Okusan drink it. Come on, Okusan. He made it for you. You need to drink it. Cool? I force Okusan to the ground and make him drink the steroids. Oh, that wasn't very nice. There should have been a third option that says, just throw the steroids away. I'm grateful to you, Miss Namja. I'm sure this will help my research. Wait a minute. Maybe he's like a science experiment and the evil Dr. Bird is experimenting on him. Okusan is out cold and twitching. To be out cold. Shall we do that? It's vocab. It basically just means that you're not awake anymore. And that can be for 3 reasons. So, it can be because you hit your head and you've passed out or you've become unconscious because of that. It can be because you're too drunk, right? And you are now asleep because you're drunk. Someone's like, hey man, wake up. And you can't wake up, so you're out cold. He's out cold. Don't worry, if we're loud, he's out cold. Or it can just mean you're very, very asleep, right? Maybe you're super tired and nothing will wake you up in a very deep sleep. He's out cold. I put the children to bed and I'm very happy because now it looks like they're out cold. Okay. Or I tried to wake you up in the morning, but you were out cold. What did you do last night? Oh, I got really drunk. That's probably why I was out cold. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Okusan is out cold and twitching. So this is very scary. What did the doctor do to him? That wasn't steroids. That was something else. The doctor seems happy, but maybe this wasn't a good idea. Oh man. I hope Okusan is okay. Third term. Okay, time to buy beans for that stupid Legumentine's holiday. Racing blend. That'll be Okusan, right? I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Okay. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Okusan, Okusan, wait! Cool. What is it? Okusan was about to escape into the great outdoors. I have something for you. It's Legumentines, remember? It's already been a year since we met, Okusan. I'm never sure if we get along, but I like you. So please, here! Such beautiful beans. Okusan is thankful. Okusan likes you too, Namja. But does he like me? Like me? Immediately opens the package and begins to devour its contents. He eats everything. Seeing him enjoy them makes me happy too. There he is. He has a bag of dried beans and a canteen. Is he going hiking? What are you doing? As you can see, Okusan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? No! Okusan has quit school and is going on a quest? What? What? That's a real response. Okusan, you can't do that. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into the school in the first place. Is that an insult? Is he saying that he's stupid? And if you waste this chance, you'll end up a failure. Okusan will not be stopped. Okusan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. He's crazy. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of as pudding, right? You're serious? You're leaving? Okusan never goes back on his word. I get to leave school? Go with him. What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. Like, mortally, it might kill you. I don't care. This true pudding really exists, so I want to find it with you. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's Okusan. Okusan knows your abilities well, Namja. You will be not an impediment. You will not hold me back. So you take me with you? Very well. Yes, I will. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. More vocabulary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I didn't really want to have too much vocabulary this time, but this is a good expression. It's a proverb, okay? Proverbs, I don't think I've talked about in these videos before. A proverb is an old-fashioned expression which is still used commonly in English, designed to teach us stuff about life or give us advice about how to live our lives. I know how to say that because I always say it in class. That exact definition. Birds of a feather flock together means that people who are the same often group together, like become friends or become groups of people. Okay? So you might say, I don't think you should hang out with that guy because his friends are all really mean people, and you know, birds of a feather flock together. So he must be mean because he hangs out with mean people or stays around mean people all the time, right? If you want to be a successful person, maybe you should hang out with successful people. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Birds of a feather must flock together after all. And since we are talking about birds, this is a pun. If you want to know what a pun is, check one of the other videos. Number 2, maybe? I can't remember. I hope it's number 2. Yay, let's go! Until we catch the end of the rainbow. Maybe I won't check the other birds this time. This story was longer than I thought it would be. And so our great quest began. Past tense. Oh, okay. That's the end? That's the end? Did I fall in love? What happened? Until next time. That's Okusan, I guess. I didn't find out what the story was with him. Why is he like a crazy bird? Why is he obsessed with pudding? Why is he running all the time really super fast? Why is he on drugs? Because of that doctor, right? Is the doctor experimenting on him? Giving him steroids? Is that why he's crazy? There's so many unanswered questions. Unsatisfied I am with that ending. I guess I dated Oku-san? It wasn't as romantic and lovely as dating Ryota. I think Ryota was the best choice in the end. Okay, well, time for some vocabulary then, I guess. Vocabulary, yeah. Rustic means related to the country, or related to rural areas or rural stuff. So, I like the look of that car because it kind of looks rustic. It looks like the kind of car you might see in the countryside. Yeah? So it's not super fancy, it's not electronic or futuristic looking. It kind of looks like something you would see parked on a farm. Rustic. To scold someone means to talk to someone to tell them that they're doing something wrong or to tell them off. Say, no, that's bad, in a kind of angry way or a tough, strong way. Okay? So parents often scold their children. Stop that. Stop doing that. It's pretty interesting. Not to be confused with scold spelt with an A. Okay? S-C-A-L-D. Because that means to burn someone with very hot liquid. Right? Ah! I was scolded when I was cooking. Right? Both words are basically pronounced the same way. So you have to try and figure out from the context of what the person is saying what they're talking about. Just remember that native speakers, people that always speak English, often get confused by English language because it's not that simple and clear sometimes. So I might say, my mom scolded me while we were cooking last night. And my friend might say, wait, did she tell you off or did she burn you? And I say, oh, she burned me last night, right? So that happens a lot. Don't worry, if you have to do that, that's pretty normal, okay? A mongrel. A mongrel is a type of dog that's a mixture of all different kinds of breeds. So it doesn't really have a particular breed, yeah? Be careful if you call a person a mongrel, because it's kind of rude, especially if that person has parents of two different races or from two different countries, because you're kind of saying like that person is like a dog that is a mixture of too many different breeds. Okay, so it can be pretty rude. To pitch in means to help out, right? Especially kind of enthusiastically. Let's all pitch in, guys, yeah! Let's all help out. You can also use this if you're wanting people to donate to charity or collecting money for some purpose. This is a pretty common way to use this expression. So, hey guys, I'm collecting money for a present for the boss. So, if we all pitch in, we can get him something nice, right? Or, I saw that lady was collecting money for cancer research, so I pitched in and gave her some money. To be out cold. To be out cold means that you're not awake, and that can be for 3 different reasons, okay? You're not awake, so you're not waking up at all. It could be because you are super drunk. You drank too much and you went to sleep without wanting to. Could be because you hit your head and now you're not awake anymore. Pretty serious if that happens. Or you're just really tired and you're deep asleep. Okay? Like the children were out cold on the drive home from the beach. Right? So they were sleeping in the car because they were super tired from swimming at the beach. It always happens. Out cold. And last one. This one is a proverb. Birds of a feather flock together. Remember, a proverb is an old-fashioned expression which is still used commonly in English, designed to teach us stuff about life or give us advice about how to live our lives. Okay? So birds of a feather flock together means people, birds that are similar of a feather, flock together, come together, right? So basically, simply, the same kind of people like to hang out together. That's pretty simple. All of my friends back in New Zealand really love video games. And I am friends with them because birds of a feather flock together, right? So I like video games, they like video games, so it makes sense that we hang out together, right? I often see that guy hanging out with guys that are drunk all the time, you know? And I'm a little bit worried because I don't think he drinks, but birds of a feather flock together, right? So since they drink all the time and he hangs out with them, that might mean that he drinks a lot as well. This is the end of the video and maybe even the series. I might come back to this and try out some of those other endings, but I do definitely want to try a different game next week first, okay? So if you see NAMJA GAMJA plays Hatoful Boyfriend Part 6 next week, it's because I tested out a couple of games and they didn't work, so I'm going back to this one, which might happen, but hopefully we'll be playing a different game. Don't forget, donate and support the channel by clicking on my Amazon wish list and buy me something. Buy me something nice. That'd be cool. That'd be really helpful. Thank you very much. www.facebook.com/NAMJAGAMJA channel. If you like it, and then you like my videos and stuff, then your friends will notice, what is this? NAMJA GAMJA, and they click on it, and then they see my videos and my crazy face, and they start watching too. That'd be nice, right? That'd be nice, then we can all be friends and hang out. But thanks for watching, it really means a lot to me. Okay? That's it.